Yes. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Keijo Farms. As you can see in the background, we are trying to weed our alfalfa, also known as Rusan. Yeah. Most people have been asking me questions. You show us how to harvest alfalfa. We want to know. Someone was saying that he harvested theirs, then it started getting molds. So I'll soon be showing you. Now this is a stage where it has reached, and we are going to be harvesting. But first of all, we are supposed to remove the weeds so that when we cut, we leave the space for the alfalfa to grow back again well without competing with the weeds. So right now we are doing the weeding. So after the weeding, we are going to cut this alfalfa from down here. For us here, since we use someone told me that they are not rows, they are called ridges. These ones you see here, they are called ridges. So we are going to be using something to cut. It's like a scissor. We are going to be cutting like this because because our soil right now, it is so soft. If we use a slasher or something else that is hard, it can uproot our alfalfa, and we want to leave the roots inside. You remember alfalfa, it is a perennial crop, so it can come back again every time you cut. So the roots are the ones that help it to come back and grow every time you cut it. So we don't want to uproot the roots. That's why we are going to use our scissor. This big scissor I'll be showing you when we are cutting. So right now, as you can see in the background, they are weeding. After weeding, we are going to be harvesting. Then there's someone who was asking me, why do you share all this information? Why do you share this free information? Why don't you make people pay for this information, or call people to your farm and you make them pay? But I was telling him that if we hide such information, you understand, at this level where we are just planting alfalfa, then when are we going to get on the level of exporting? Because in exporting, we need all numbers, we need all farmers. So it means we have to make sure other farmers come up and grow such alfalfa and rear animals, take care of their kids so that they can multiply. So if we hide this information just at the beginning stage, when are we ever going to reach the countries such as South Africa and so forth that have good breeds and so forth? So let's share this information. And moreover, this information, I also got it free of charge on YouTube from a man called Hamisi Semanda. Big ups, Hamisi Semanda. He's sharing his information free so that everyone who gets it can also share it freely. Why should I charge people for such information, yet also I got it for free? So for me, I'll keep sharing this information for free. I know where to benefit from. I know where to get you from. All right, now just I was showing you what's taking place on our farm. We also planted more napier, we planted more alfalfa, as I'll be showing you in the background after this video. All right, let me show you other things that we have done on the farm. Yes, my friends, now here we are at this phase here. As you can see, this part I decided to put some pak chong, super napier. I know it will be of importance. People will ask me why didn't you continue with alfalfa? Alfalfa will also go to the next end. As you can see there, at the extreme end, that's our alfalfa. After that is the alfalfa we recently planted, and I showed you the video. Then this one, I put some napier. I have a reason why I put some napier. You'll be seeing it in the future. Then even this side, we shall also be putting more alfalfa. Then at the extreme end, we shall be also experimenting Bracaria morato, to see how it's going to work. So these things are supposed to be done. These feeds, you're supposed to be having them at the farm. If you're going to do professional goat farming, you need feeds on your farm, and you need to study these feeds. Now for me, I'm using this period to study all the feeds. Alfalfa, I'm good. Napier, I'm good. Bracaria morato, I'm going to practice it. I'm going to get the seeds and also try to see if it can grow in my area. And we shall keep on doing that until we come to perfection. So if you're following me, I know you've been seeing our growth. I know you've been seeing where we are coming from. So you can also do it. You can also start like us, or you can start from somewhere. So I'm encouraging my farmers to also do these things, because this is where farming is going. This is where farming is going. Yep, my goats are just there grazing in the evening. They are their side grazing, and they will come back to their houses, their house, and I'll be showing you. So this This is what I want to show you. Here you can see our napier, how we grew it in ridges also. We did ridges to plant our super napier and also alfalfa. Why we are doing so is because for us here it's on a hilly place, and we want to stop water from taking away our seedlings that we are doing. So it's a hilly place, water comes like this, so you have to look for a way. So I'm not saying this is the only way to plant the alfalfa and the super napier. You can even plant them on a flat land, it's okay. Yeah, as long as you weed them, then things will be fine. So as we are using ridges, don't think ridges are the only ones that you're supposed to use. No, you can also do it on a flat land. All right. Yes, hello my friends. Now here we are at our garden, the pasture garden or the super napier. So if you have been watching my videos, I showed you when I was planting this pasture. Yeah, you know, most of the people, when they are showing you their pasture, they always show you when it's weeded. Mine is not yet weeded, but for me I want to show you the raw stuff. I don't want first clean and then I show you after. No, I want to show you how it is and how it will be after. So right now we haven't yet weeded our thing. Is it weeded or weed? Weeded or weed? All right. So here it is. This is how we planted it in lines or in ridges, like they told me. In ridges, as you can see. You can see it in the background. It is growing and it's going to reach a level where we start cutting it and using it. So right now it is at a younger stage. So everything is possible. You saw me planting this. I saw other people commenting. They're like, you're planting them badly. They want to grow. What this, my friend? What this? Yeah. So I wanted to show you the progress of this. Also, we did it on the other section, which I will not be showing you. I will show you later. We also did it the same way we did here. So this is our pasture. It is growing, and I just wanted to show you its progress. It's very possible for you to do it like I am doing it. So right now I'm concentrating on pastures. When I start bringing in my good breeds, they will find the pastures when they are ready. You can also I'm looking at also selling, of course. I can't finish all these things. So some type of making money. You're selling the cuttings of pasture, you're selling the seeds of alfalfa and so forth. So this is the progress I wanted to show you now. Let's head to our goat house because now they are coming from grazing. I wanted to see how my goats are coming and entering their goat house and also monitoring them. You understand? All right, now I'm going to take you to our goat house. I just wanted to show you where my pasture has reached so that people don't say, you showed us when you're planting, but now you're not showing us when they have grown. Did they dry? No, they didn't. All right. Yes. This is called the guava. The scientific name is guava. Mapera. So our goats are from grazing. As you can see in the background, their stomachs are very, very, very full. Yeah, you may think they are all pregnant. Shh. Have chased them away because they like eating my wire. All right, now you can see the kids. The kids are trying to breastfeed from their mothers, and they have been waiting the whole day. You know, we always leave our kids behind, and their mothers go to eat. When they come back, they come and breastfeed, and they be waiting for their mothers to come back and breastfeed. All right, so today is a Sunday. We are going to be now. What the next thing is to do is we are going to count our goats, because you have to keep the numbers. You have to keep the numbers. You have to know how many goats you have after every week. So as we do it after 1 week, so every week you have to count and know how many goats you have. Some of you always have 100, then after you find you have 140, then you come back to 90. Those negatives, my friend, you have to count your goats. So that's what we are going to be doing right now after they are from grazing. So do it every after 1 week. You even today, remember, even today we sprayed in the morning. I didn't show that part, but we did spray. We always spray on Sundays. So make sure you spray your goats every week, at least once a week, to avoid ticks which bring hot water. And when your goat is full of water in the heart and it's not pumping, and then that's when you see the goat goes to graze. It's okay, or comes back and from nowhere abruptly it's falling down and stretching and kicking, and it passes on. Mostly it's because of hot water, and if you're spraying and it's happening, it's either you're using an expired drug, or you are using low dosage, or you low dosage expired drug. Then also you're using, or you find that the ticks on the goats are resistant to the acaricide. Yep. So make sure you check all those things. Check them for ticks, like we're going to check them. We are going to count them, check them for worms and so forth. All right. Thank you for watching. I think I've showed enough for today. That was our day, Sunday. That's how it has been rolling. I'll be showing you what's going to be happening next week, because I want to discuss something about kids. Most people have been asking me, so I want to make one video where I'm explaining how to take care of kids, so that when anyone asks me, I just send you a link and you know what to do or take care of your kids. All right, now let's start counting our goats. Yep.